Hi everyone, it's Jessica, and this video is going to be my weekly plan with me. And for this week, since it happens to fall upon Earth Week, I decided I would stop hoarding this gorgeous Oddloop kit and actually use it. I think this is her plant party kit, which I believe is still available in her shop. I love her kits and I love her paper, so I always have a tendency to hoard them and try to save them for a special occasion, but sometimes you just gotta use it. And as a side note, this is actually one of the oops kits. She does post those occasionally, so I think this green colored isn't how she had wanted it to be. So I think if you look at her pictures, this green color looks a little bit different, but I don't really mind. And I do have an actual kit of hers too that I purchased, a regular kit, not a misfit one. But I don't know, I kind of just want to save that one still for some reason. I don't really know what I'm even saving it for, but just to have. So I am still trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting down the full boxes first. And I haven't quite decided how I want to do the full heart checklist yet. Okay, so I might be a little crazy, but I think part of the reason this was an oops kit is also because the cut lines are just a smidge off. They're going over the boxes instead of fitting perfectly into them. So yeah, you can kind of see there all the edges are kind of going over the boxes a little bit, even though I'm lining it up with the line on the left-hand side. But that's all right, I don't really mind. It's not super noticeable anyway. So that is done. I do have one box left because you get 9 on a sheet, and I will save that for next time. And since I'm down here, I kind of want to do the bottom washi as well. So for this week, of course, I had to use this really pretty succulent bottom washi. This is from Hobby Lobby, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, and this week I think I will go ahead and use the headers. The past few weeks I've been skipping them because I don't really feel like I need headers. So I've just been using the full boxes and the full heart checklist to cover up the header spaces in the Erin Condren. I don't know, I just really like how Oddloop kits look with the headers. I just like the colors and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it this week. And in case you are not familiar with Oddloop, she has this gorgeous premium matte paper that she uses, and the colors just show up so vibrant on the page, and as you can see, it's actually pretty easy to lift up. A lot of premium mattes are not super easy to work with. Not that they're difficult, but I mean, if you work fast enough, you can certainly get it up again, but they're not quite as removable as the removable mats are. So, and then another little thing about Oddloop is that she actually has this design in the middle of most of her pages, and these are actually cut out as well. So you get a few extra headers as well as this little Oddloop header here, which I follow her on Instagram, and I noticed that she likes to use these to mark work-related or shop-related stuff. So I thought that was really cute, and I wish I had a way to use just the regular Oddloop headers, but for the time being, I am just going to stick with the blank ones here. And I think I'm just going to do the same light blue color all along the bottoms. And also another note is that the way that these stickers are cut is also really interesting. I know a lot of shops will just do or set their silhouettes to just cut right around the box, but actually how these are cut is they're actually cut straight across. So these as well as straight down. So these wind up being cut out for you as well. And I do like to save these because I have a feeling that these would make really great dividers as well. And I kind of am tempted to try doing the plan as I go style again. I've tried it before, and filming wise it doesn't really work out for me. Just with my schedule, it doesn't work out well. But what I've been doing is actually kind of mishmashing like the pre-planning and the plan as I go, where I will just film the pre-planning portion so that I have my base down for the week. But then for the rest of the week, at least in the today section, I like to just go in and fill that in more as I go, or day before, or sometimes the day after if plans aren't set in stone just yet. And that winds up being a lot more accurate than me trying to fill everything in beforehand. So I've been really liking that, but I kind of want to do plan as I go, just because I feel like you can change up the style a lot more. When I try to pre-plan, I kind of have to do it like this, because otherwise I don't quite get the spacing of the days right. And I know that's really nitpicky and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like you kind of have to know everything that already happened in order to like really space it out really nicely. At least I do. Other people seem to be able to work it out just fine, but I don't know. I like knowing everything that has already happened. So long story short, I do want to try plan as I go again, and I think it'll be nice to have these little dividers, because sometimes you don't always want to use a full box to divide things up, and I just like having those little strips instead. So here is how it's looking so far. I feel like on camera this part is looking a lot more lime green than it is in person. It is quite bright green in person, and I think in the actual kit, if you don't buy the Misfit version of it, it looks perfectly fine, but that is a pretty bright color there. But anyway, now I just want to go in and do my work schedule. So let's see what I want to use for that. I think I'm going to use these label stickers for work, and I like to just use all the same colors. So since we already have some peach going on in the top, let's use this color here. And again, these are also cut out so that you have these little strips too, if you want to make use of it somehow. And for this week, I want to use this really bright green color because it works out perfectly. I only work 4 days a week, and it's kind of a brighter color that I tend not to gravitate to too much, although I do think I used it fairly recently in another plan with me. So this is from Clever Gal Crafts, and this is her Rita color palette. So I totally forgot about the weekend banner, and I was planning on, let's see, I have the weekend off, so I think I'm actually going to lift these two up and save these little strips and just put the weekend banner right underneath the to-do boxes. And her weekend banner is so cute. I love it. It's this little, almost like a little planter that says weekend on it. I love that. I love all the really unique art that she includes. Like these little deco pieces are so cute. I love that. Anyway, since we're on the weekend, I may as well do a little bit of work there. Let's see. The first thing I kind of want to mark is that I do want to try to get out to volunteer on Sunday. I like volunteering on the weekends because then you get a little bit more one-on-one time with the animals, since it's not open to the public on weekends, or at least not on Sunday. I think it is open to the public on Saturday, but it's nice to be able to spend like a little bit of one-on-one time and to, you know, kind of gain their trust that way. And let's do this little guy. So this is a random sheet of cat stickers that I picked up in Japan. I'm sure I'll be able to find something similar for when I run out, but I do still have plenty left. So that'll be for Sunday, and then I also have a bill due on Sunday as well. So that kind of fills up my Sunday. So I'm kind of glad that I have extra space down here that if something comes up, I can add it in. And I kind of want to go to brunch this weekend. So we'll see. Maybe I can convince someone to do brunch with me. And these bill due stickers are from a Crest Press. Actually, let's switch it up a little bit, since I do volunteer like first thing in the morning, so that kind of makes sense chronologically, plus it breaks up the colors just a little bit as well. And I think that is all the plans that I know of for sure for the weekend. Hopefully that isn't super boring for you guys to watch, but I really don't like putting down plans if I don't know for sure that they are going to happen. And I do have these date covers that I bought. These come separate. These do not come with the kits, but I picked up 2 sets of her date covers. Actually, I picked up 3, but these were the 2 that I pulled out thinking that they might work a little bit better. And I think I want to use... Let's see. We'll just pick a random set to use. I don't really care about the actual weather, but I believe this is the set that came with her London collection, if I'm not mistaken. I have to say, I do like it better when date covers come as just one strip and you just stick the dates right on top. I feel like I'm just not lining these up right. And as far as my study list in the sidebar, this is probably the closest that I can get to it. I didn't really want to use these because they only have 5, and I kind of want to be able to mark Monday through Sunday, so I'm just going to stick with using this. This is leftover from when I did the Crest Press Spearmint kit, and I feel like that matches decently well. Not perfect, but it'll do. And maybe we'll use another one of these label stickers too. And then I do like to use one of these little eyeglass stickers. These are from Planet Southern, and I love her shop as well for some of those little functional icons. So I think that'll be it. Let me zoom out for the full view. That is as much as I'm going to pre-plan for next week, and I am looking at this in full, and I'm kind of almost wishing I had switched this out with a different washi. This might just be succulent overkill. Who knows? We'll see how I feel by the end of the week. I may wind up switching it out with maybe something that's more of this light blue color just to balance the top and the bottom. But I do still love this kit, and I love how it turned out, and I can't wait to start writing in it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!